Imagine sitting comfortably in the capitalist world, making videos using capitalist equipment, and somehow defending the communists in East Germany. Yeah, who else but Novara Media? Yes, Novara Media, the so-called news outlets run by the likes of Ash Sarkar, Aaron Bastani, and many other I'm literally a communist type of people. It's absolutely fine. In a capitalist society, we have competition. You can have your views. You can't have it in East Germany at the time. You couldn't have it in Soviet Union or anywhere else, for that matter, that was run by communist regimes. So, Novara Media and Aaron Bastani made a video. Quite interesting interviews and debates and everything else. Good quality videos, by the way. I'm just going to show you the first few seconds because they were essentially defending East Germany under the communist rule, saying, well, they were helping with the cost of the living crisis.
The state of East Germany, the DDR, was a historic experiment. This was communism on German soil. That state left the face of the earth in 1990. It was no longer on maps as a result of German unification. And as a result, that history has been neglected, which is a shame. Because for a time, a communist German state did provide rising living standards for millions of people. And what's more...
Oh dear God. Now, if you want to watch the full version, feel free to go on Novara Media's YouTube account and you can watch the whole thing. The funny thing is, they also posted the link to this video on Twitter. Now, what I love about Twitter these days under Elon Musk is they have this feature where it exposes fake news. It kind of debunks idiotic claims by giving you actual facts, the actual reality check. So, Novara Media tweeted that in 1990, the experiment of communist East Germany came to an end. Yet for a time, it was a successful project, rising living standards against the odds. Okay, so then the link under the video is there. But underneath, Twitter's new feature, which adds context to any post that's idiotic, it says, Communist East Germany was a dictatorship in which there were no free elections, no division of powers, and no freedom of movement. So, I don't understand. I mean, I love how we still have to remind them of these facts. But it was good to see the rest of the world of Twitter coming together for once and actually targeting Novara Media's idiotic claim. So, we had a lot of people, including this guy, Roger, quoting, saying, the country where communism almost worked, in quotation marks. In 1989, a few months before the wall fell, Gorbachev visited East Berlin. The GDR officials were embarrassed by crowds of East Germans calling out to him, Gorby, help us. That's also a good fact, good story. So Morgan said, so successful that it needed the Ministry for Defense Security, Stasi, a secret police force and intelligence service to arrest about 250,000 people for political crimes. Just to keep the regime stable. As Theresa May said, strong and stable. It works. You won't have freedom. You won't own anything, but you will be happy. So that's what happened in East Germany. The problem was that they weren't even happy. They didn't own anything. They didn't have freedom. They couldn't have free speech. They couldn't start businesses. But, they weren't happy either. Okay, next one. Next tweet said, I'll let you in on a secret. If you have to turn your entire country into an open-air prison for your ideology to almost work, it's an evil ideology. That's also a good point, because if you're making all this effort, going full-on dictatorial, for something to almost work, maybe you should either go more authoritarian or admit that your ideology is pure evil. It makes no sense that these people continue to support totalitarianism, and actually it's the crimes against humanity that's been happening under, whether it was the National Socialists in Germany or, of course, the fascists in Italy and then the communists in the Soviet Union. So anyway, Keith Redman said, the state of this tweet, East Germany literally had to build a wall to keep its people in. Socialism is a religion. Believers simply cannot accept it, that it doesn't work. That's also a good and interesting point to be made, because the same people who support East Germany are the same people who were against Donald Trump's wall in Mexico. So somehow it's also good to remind them that you used to be very much in favor of building walls, but your walls were actually keeping your people in rather than keeping the outsiders out. So, yeah, maybe they are the original Trumpians, the commies. Anyway, so let's take a quick break. We're going to come back in half an hour with more news updates for you guys. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.